Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Chris, what'd you bring today?
I brought Gollum, Obsessed Stalker.
Shit, we're so fucked.
Precisely why I brought this deck, Chanel, because I kind of always get that response, and there's a million cards I need out of it, so this might be its swan song tonight.
Skulk means bigger creatures can't just fucking swamp them.
Yep. So we're gonna take her for one more block before I put the pillow over his face.
Gollum's a boy.
Yep.
But the deck's a girl. I get it.
What are you running?
I brought back, because I was going through previous games, and this is a deck that multiple times I have explained to myself on camera, before, during, and after the game, how to play this deck correctly, and then I proceed to not fucking do it. So I'm going to do it the way I know I need to play it. It's Lynde, Cheerful Tormentor. This is my curses deck.
Curse yourself!
Yeah! I'm going to
Curse yourself!
Curse myself first for the card draw.
I was sitting next to you with crossed fingers going curses.
Because
curses. I was trying to be quiet about it.
Every goddamn time I play this deck, I go, curse myself for the card advantage. And then I read the curses and I go, I don't want these effects on me. I'm going to curse somebody else.
Who would do this?
And then I go, God, I wish I could draw more cards. End of statement. Teach. What did you bring? What did you build? Why are you here?
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Teach. Woo! Depending on when you
Oh yeah, woo!
Woo! Airing these episodes.
This one will be like 2 or 3 weeks after the Super Bowl.
Fair enough. I meant more along the lines of the order.
Oh, I always air them in order. There's no reason for me to. No one has ever said anything so fucking topical that I go, oh shit, I gotta get this out the next day.
Yeah, Taylor Swift decided the Super Bowl. I don't even know what the Super Bowl is.
Decided the Super Bowl?
Oh yes, oh yes. Apparently you were not up to date on that. Fuck.
I'm calling Tiffany now to tell her to come pick you up.
That wasn't a drunk thing. That was purely stupidity. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Throwing shit at his pregnant wife.
Taylor Swift, god damn it!
Wow, that's embarrassing. Anyway, what I was gonna say was we are down to 3 people tonight. I decided to
Nelson's off with Taylor Swift.
Play decks that I want to see more action from. Tonight I am playing Ganax Astral Hunter with the background Agent of the Iron Throne. So similarly to the deck that I played last time, instead of foods, this time it's treasures. This is a deck that I on paper looks like it should be doing a lot of stuff, but in practice hasn't done what I want it to do. So with 3 players, I feel like I should be able to see more cards. Maybe I can see more things that this deck wants to do. So with that being said, I'm going to
Throw your deck on the floor, too.
Also, for the record, I am starting with 5 cards this game. I had to mulligan quite a bit. I will start with a mountain and pass to Chris, and then pick up my mess.
Alright, I will draw for the turn. Play this access tunnel.
I'm gonna say these dice better not end up in my Roomba in like 2 days when that thing runs again.
Your Roomba's not going to pick up.
I will pass to Chanel.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, drawer. Yeah, that'll work. Land for the turn will be Prismatic Vista, which I'm going to pay 1, pop it, look for a basic, I'll go mountain, and pass to Tej. Tej, our totem took a point.
Hold on. Alright, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Just in case it wasn't clear, there was some schmutz on my playmat that I tried to wipe away, but I hit my dice pile. I think I got it all. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play... Do I need 3 mana? I will. I will need 3 mana. So, simply because I'm going to need the mana in the future, I'm going to play as my land for turn a Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass, which I will choose to enter tapped instead of paying 3 life.
It's the backside of a card. I'm like, why are you making
Correct.
such a huge... I'm going to need mana later. We all need mana later. Like, I don't know why that's a huge fucking deal.
No. It's an MDFC.
2 mana that I will
Motherfucking
cast.
dual card.
That's right.
Swiftfoot Boots. Pass to Schnell.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Island into a Felwarstein. I can now tap to add red or black or colorless. Colorless isn't a color, so
Nope.
can't do that. Go ahead, teach.
Red or black, make your choice. You need both those colors. Fuck! Kill the Felwarstein.
It worked. I love Felwar
Braid.
Stone, but it is a huge gamble.
Yep.
Swamp for turn.
You both could have brought mono white. That would be fun.
I'll cast Brea's Apprentice. When Brea's Apprentice enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 Thopter. I can tap her in the future to either exile the top card of my library and play it until the end of my next turn, or target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Go, Chris. Thopter? Thopter. You brought her?
Untap.
You Thopter.
Thopter, I hardly know her, is the other default joke.
Swamp. Be my land for the turn. I'll cast my commander. I will move to equip it with the Swiftfoot Boots.
Less good.
You can only use Sculpting. It's a 1/1. I can block that.
Yeah, you can. Thanks, Thopter.
We can block it, comrade.
Play a Mox Amber.
Ooh.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. Land for the turn. Swamp. We are going to cast Lynde, Cheerful Tormentor, 2/4 Death Touch. Whenever a curse is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, return it to the battlefield attached to me at the beginning of the next end step. At the beginning of your upkeep, my upkeep, you may attach a curse attached to me to one of my opponents. If I do draw 2. Go ahead, teach.
See, that's what your deck wants to do.
Yeah, that second part. I always just think that second part is there to make the first part good when I've killed somebody with curses. And I've never killed somebody with a curse.
Every time you do something, I'm going to be like,
That's the thing. That's the thing. You wanted that thing.
Alright. Land for turn will be a Haunted Ridge, which enters untapped because I control 2 or more other lands. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I will cast a Mirkwood Bats. Whenever I create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life.
Ew.
Which is very
good.
detrimental for Totem.
Yep.
Which, for the record, is not why I played the deck. I just wanted to see the deck in action. But there it is. You all know it's there.
Yep.
It's a 2/3. Kill it. Pass turn.
Right. Untap. Draw for the turn. Play Swamp. Tap the Mox Amber for black. Tap these 2 swamps. I will activate my Access Tunnel. Target creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. Teach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk right past that Thopter token.
Fair enough.
Hit you for 1 commander token. 1 commander damage.
1 commander, you say? 1. 1. There it is.
You got there.
Pass turn.
Okay.
You don't do something when you hit me?
Nope, it's now at my end step. If I gained life that turn,
Got it.
you
Yeah.
guys lose damage equal to the amount of life I gained that turn.
Lose damage, you say?
If you do lose damage, you can find it at the Lost and Found. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I'm gonna curse myself with Curse of Echoes. Whenever
Did it.
I know, I'm so proud. I found the least hurtful one for me. Whenever enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for the copy
Nice.
he or she controls. Go ahead, teach.
Cool.
We'll make it a little brighter. I'm messing with the lighting. I keep changing settings on things and trying to make things better. Fuck me, I guess.
Mountain as my land for turn.
Remake copies and cast them.
Whenever enchanted player casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for the copy he or she controls.
Okay. I'll pay 3 to cast one of my commanders. As weird as it sounds. Agent of the Iron Throne. Commander creatures I control. Commander creatures I own have, whenever an artifact or creatures I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Pass turn.
Seems bad.
I don't control any commander creatures.
Nope.
I don't own any commander creatures that are on the battlefield. So right now it literally does nothing.
Swamp will be my land for the turn. That's good. We'll do it again. Access tunnel. Chanel. Hit you for 1 commander damage.
Yep, I can't block it. We're at 37.
Pass turn.
Okay,
Now that that's out of the way.
untap. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may attach a curse
Can I
attached to
block
me
that?
to an
Can
opponent.
I block that?
No, I made it unblockable with access
Got
tunnel.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris, I feel like you might be casting cool spells.
You are incorrect.
I'm gonna give you that.
There it is. 1 in my hand, and I'm not casting.
Whenever enchanted player casts an sorcery spell. Oh, you're giving him the
I'm
thing
cursing
that-
him.
got it.
So when
Yep.
I do that,
Okay.
I draw 2,
Correct.
and then that was my upkeep draw for the turn.
Holy shit. Now you know how your own deck works.
What?
And you're a threat. I'll kill you.
Yeah. I got nothing. I'm sorry. Now that I have a mint full of shit, I can do regular curse thingies. Land for the turn, swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to curse Tej
What?
with Curse of Fool's Wisdom. Whenever enchanted player draws a card, they lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Whenever enchanted player draws a card. Ah! Okay.
Go ahead, Tej.
Rules clarification for all of us. You, Schnell, have given me this curse.
Correct.
But I have the ability, whenever I draw a card, I lose 2 life and I gain 2 life.
So it can't be from my totem, right? Because that's how.
That's what I'm asking.
I
So
believe that is the case.
okay. And I will consent to that.
Because otherwise, that is a dead card created by a made-up format.
All formats are made up.
You don't say that.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we agreed, and
Yes.
and I'm okay with that, even if it's not the case according to quote unquote hashtag totem rules.
Yes.
But that is what we will do for this particular game, so I'm okay with that.
Okay.
All right, untap, upkeep, nothing. Draw. Whenever I draw a card, Chris and I will lose 2 life. No. Whenever enchanted player draws a card, enchant player.
Yeah.
You control. You enchant me. You still control this.
I do.
That's what's throwing me off.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's not your enchantment.
Chris and
It'd have to be your
Chris and
roll.
I lose 2 life.
I
And
don't
then
even get the card.
I'm going to gain 2
You
on
gain 2.
this totem.
Got it.
Oh, that was
Got
3.
it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we did that. Okay. Land for turn. Scavenger grounds, which taps for colorless, but I can pay 2 and tap it to and sacrifice a desert, which this is probably the only desert in the deck. But if I do that, I exile all cards from all graveyards.
Ooh, this card might backfire.
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, and 3 will give me an Academy Manufacturer. If I would create a clue, food, or treasure token, instead I create one of each.
Don't care for that.
Disagree.
With that, I will end my turn. Slow start for me. Tej.
Untap. Draw for turn. What to do?
Well, kill any number of his creatures.
Nope.
Deal 3 to each creature.
Nope.
That would be okay.
Nope. Chris, can I have one of these black
Absolutely.
ones? Excellent. Also, did you get a haircut recently?
I did.
You look very handsome.
You look shorter.
Wow.
If you guys copy spells, do you have to pay the additional costs? I don't believe you do, correct?
No, I don't believe
In
so.
what context? No.
For the curse, yeah.
No.
Because we
Okay.
get the spell as it's on the stack.
That is correct.
Why? What are you giving? We.
I will pay 5.
The spell, comrade.
I will cast Tivash, Gloom Summoner. He is a 4/4 with lifelink. At the beginning of my end step, if I gained a life this turn, I may pay X life, where X is the amount of life I gained. If I do, create an XX black demon creature token with flying.
Ah,
Then I will pass to Snow.
okay. Untap.
I feel like you have creatures that need
Upkeep.
not living.
Nothing. Draw.
Or there.
You feel like I have creatures that what?
Should stop being
Alive?
alive.
It's not that I want your creatures dead. It's that I want them to not be alive anymore.
Oh, I mean, I could do that.
Also, fuck you.
Okay.
Not you. You.
Twee. We are going to. You can produce red. Okay.
I can. And I will.
Going to give you Curse of Surveillance. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, any number of target other players other than that player, each draws cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player.
Okay.
So Chris and I will be drawing 2.
You need to slow down. The beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that's me.
Yes.
Any number of target players other than me, each draw cards equal to the number of
So
cards.
I target because it's my.
You target, yes.
So I
Chanel targets.
So you can't draw more. Or I could make Chris and I draw, but I'm just going to do it to me.
Wow. What a friend. You hear that, Chris?
I
What
did.
a friend.
I'm also going to Curse of
What the
Opulence.
fuck? Whenever I am attacked, Schnell creates a gold token, and each opponent of mine does the same.
Yeah.
So, Chris, you have to attack me, but don't.
Okay. Lindy's a death toucher. Swing an E, but I'm not going to E. Yet. Net yet. I'm learning Russian. Go ahead.
That
Teach.
actually almost
Okay.
works. No, yet.
Untap. Upkeep nothing. Draw.
Well, no, upkeep these. I'm gonna draw 3.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Upkeep. At the beginning of my upkeep, any number of target players chosen by Schnell,
Yep, I'm gonna choose me.
other than me,
Yep.
draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to the player. You're just targeting yourself, not
Yep.
Chris.
I'm targeting me.
Remember this. Schnell draws 3.
Yep.
Alright. Draw. I draw a card. I lose 2 life. Schnell gains 2 life.
41.
Alright, so far so good. Land for a turn is a Vault of Whispers, which is an artifact land. Fuck. 1, 2,
not?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's cast mine other
She's a
commander.
2/4.
2/4 Death Touch.
Ganax. 3/4 Flying Dragon. When Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I create a treasure token. I have 1 treasure. Because I created 1 treasure, each opponent loses 1 life. So you're going to take 2 from your totem.
Yep.
Alright. That's
And whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life.
it. Uh-oh. Wait. We lost from this?
You lost from that.
Yep.
This is when something dies.
Yep. Okay. Got it.
Alright.
But
That
this
is-
is also when something dies, right?
That's
Yes.
when
Sacrifice,
Correct.
yeah.
So if I sacrifice my treasure, you're going to take 4 total as of right now.
And you're doing that?
Alright.
Or not yet?
Alright.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. I am not doing that right now. And once again, I would like to
He's
elaborate.
waiting till he has 10 of them.
Yeah.
I would like to elaborate. I am not playing this deck because we're playing Totem and it's going to do a shit ton of damage to you. I'm playing this deck because we're playing Totem and I just
As
want to
you
see more cards.
elaborated upon that, I realized Gollum does very much the same thing in Totem. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This is not me taking advantage of Totem the format.
But it's not going to prevent me from doing it either.
Fair enough. All right. I will pass to Chris.
Right. Untap.
Oh, slow down. Sorry. Academy Manufacturer. When I create a treasure, I create 1 of each. So,
Yes.
I actually created 1
So we
treasure,
took
1
6
food,
instead of
1
2.
food. You took 6 total.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So board wipe, you say?
I understand.
Preferably
Again, not why I'm playing this deck.
one-sided board
But
wipe.
here we are.
I gotta start cursing Chris more.
I agree.
I mean, you're just building your own curse of surveillance by continuing.
I know. That's why I wanted to throw. And I couldn't give him the red one because then he's getting more shit to sacrifice.
I trust you to use this power responsibly.
Oh, you know I'm a dumb bitch.
Here we go.
Going to cast Feed the Swarm.
Oh, okay.
Destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. I'm going to target the Academy Manufacturer.
Okay.
You get a copy, you get a copy.
Yeah, because I've
You lose
cursed
life
him.
equal to that permanent's mana value. I will be losing 3 life.
Who chooses in what order?
Okay. You cast an instant or sorcery.
So we get ours
Uh,
first. It's this one.
That's the one. Okay. Whenever a chain player casts an instant or sorcery, each other player may copy that spell and may choose new targets for the copy here to your controls. Okay, so you are going to choose whether or not you want to copy it and your target at this time.
Okay. I would like to copy it.
Okay.
It's an artifact or an enchantment?
Creature
Creature
or
enchantment. And I lose how much?
Whatever the CMC of the target is.
I'm gonna.
The bats seem pretty good.
I have other plans for the bats, so I'm gonna go with Ganax.
Okay. I choose whether or not I want to copy it. And I do. I cannot target Gollum. Tavish.
I mean, technically, Justin controls that, right? The thing that lets him draw like creature.
But it's an artifact or creature.
no, it's
Oh, it's
creature or
enchantment.
enchantment.
Creature or enchantment?
Oh, enchantment or a creature. Okay. Thank you for that.
Less thank you for that. No, thank you for that.
I actually might target that. But I lose 5 life if I do
Yes.
so. Okay. So,
You guys can choose to take
Here's-
this out of a mutual one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's an individual.
We have to
cost.
make our choices. So,
I couldn't remember if you could pay life out of
It has to be a totem you're part
well,
of. Yeah.
here's the thing. You have to take life out of one of your 2 totems. Schnell and I cannot take life out of totems we share with you. So whatever Schnell and I do,
That's not the case. Not with this. This is basically us just casting the spell as though we had our own. So we can do any totem we're part of.
Yes.
Fair enough.
You're overthinking it.
Totem is fun.
Totem
And you are correct. I am overthinking it.
You are.
But this is totem is fun. Okay. So I do want to prevent Schnell from drawing cards, so I will target this.
Okay.
Then we are casting them, correct? Each player may copy the spell.
And choose targets for the copy. We're not
So
casting.
we are not casting them. No. Regardless, each spell we put on the stack can be responded to. So,
yeah, there's still copies on the stack.
you do your thing last.
Yes.
Schnell does his thing second. I do my thing
First.
Yep.
Yes.
I am going to target this. I'm going to destroy this and lose 5 life.
Okay.
This is not a token, so nothing is going to happen. This just goes away
Well, it goes to my graveyard for a minute.
for a minute. I'm going to lose 5 life from the totem, because we agree that Chris and I share.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Schnell's turn.
Okay.
You have targeted Ganax.
Ganax. Correct. So, kill Ganax.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, so, in response to that, because you targeted
Oh my god.
Academy Manufacturer,
Yes.
I'm going to tap Bray's Apprentice and sacrifice Academy Manufacturer.
Manufactor.
Manufactor, thank you. Exile the top card of my
I
library.
shouldn't
Until
be-
the end of my next turn, I may play that card. I will sacrifice this. My commander is still on the battlefield in response to that. Whenever an artifact or creature, each opponent loses 1 life, you're going to lose 2 life from your 1 totem.
Okay.
I'm going to exile a mountain. I have until the end of my next turn to play this mountain. Alright.
It's just a feed the swarm, guys. Jeez.
I know. But curse.
happened.
This
Yep.
curse makes it neat.
Ganax dies.
Yep.
Command zone. Chris, you targeted manufacturer, but that
Yep.
doesn't happen because your target is illegal.
So that spell fizzles.
So your thing fizzles. You
don't
do not
lose.
destroy anything, but you also do not lose life.
I like this game.
Alright.
Right. Also,
Also,
I'm going to cast Sedgemoor Witch. Okay, now I'm done. Pass turn.
Okay. At the whenever a curse is put into my graveyard from the battlefield, return to the battlefield attached to me at the beginning of the next end step. So at your end step, Chris, Curse of Surveillance becomes attached to me. Untap. Upkeep at the beginning of enchanted players. Upkeep any number of target players other than that player. Each draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player. Because it's any number, I'm going to choose 0.
yeah, checks up.
But also at the beginning of my upkeep, I may attach
asshole.
I may attach a curse attached to me to one of my opponents if I do gain or I draw 2. So you can have that back.
Slow down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At the beginning of
I
your
have 2
upkeep,
at the beginning of my upkeep.
you may attach this to me.
Yes,
At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep,
that's also me.
any number of target players other than enchanted player,
Yep.
each draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player. Okay, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Net result, you're fine.
Yep.
You're fine.
But I will draw 2 off of her ability to put that on you.
That's fine. I was trying to see if there was math involved where you could benefit from doing both.
Unfortunately, nay. I kind of...
But I don't think you can.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
What happened?
Overtime. Draw for the
What's
turn.
Score.
1919.
How do Republicans feel?
Don't care, in general.
Also, yes.
Land for the turn, swamp. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah.
Was this that deck that could never draw enough cards? That deck?
Correct. Yes.
He's doing it correctly.
Doing it correctly for the first fucking time.
I love this deck.
Yes.
Even when you were not playing it correctly, I still love this deck.
I thank you. Okay.
You are my muse. Rebecca's
Use
husband.
Rebecca. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna crippling fear. Choose a creature type. Chris, you have humans? Shit.
I have a human.
You have a human.
2 humans.
You have a human warlock. So your human. What's your human?
Brea's Apprentice.
Is it a human warlock?
It's a human artificer.
You have 1 warlock.
I have 2 warlocks.
Bray's Apprentice will survive then. I'm choosing humans. Non anything that's not a human gets negative 3, negative 3.
Gross.
Okay.
I have. Hold on.
I don't have a response to that.
Each non-human gets -3/-3.
Until the end of the turn.
I do have a response. I am going to pay 2 and cast Rakdos Charm. Choosing each creature deals 1 damage to its controller. I have 3.
I have 1.
I have 3.
You have 3. You have 1.
Yep.
So you're going to take 1 from not me.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to take 3 from not me.
Yep. One of my the creatures deal damage.
Yes.
So one
deal
he has
damage
lifelink,
from
so I will effectively be taking 2.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Take 2 from not me. And I am taking 1, 2, 3 from whoever I want. It'll be us. Mr. Chanel.
Thanks, friend.
Alright. Then your thing deals again 3.
What deals 3?
What does your thing do? I'm sorry.
Negative 3 until the end of the turn. All
Right.
non-humans.
Non-humans. So this whenever I sacrifice, so that's not gonna do anything.
Yep,
Okay.
it's state-based.
Whenever, but I don't have.
You don't have your commander.
That's fine.
That's why I
All right.
chose it.
No, that's fine. Again,
Can I see the red curse on you?
yes. I'm just. This is a deck I don't play often. So I want to
Sacrifice.
see
Okay,
how
so it's-
everything does.
Create a gold with sacrifice. Okay, so they're effectively the same as treasures. They come into play untapped. I can use them right away. That's what I needed to confirm.
The only difference between gold and treasure is gold does not require tapping to sacrifice.
Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna go to combat. I am attacking the Tej head of your totem. It's a 2/4 Death Touch commander. When I attack, I get a gold and I get another gold.
Wait, don't you just get 1?
So,
Whenever enchanted player is attacked, that's me.
Yep.
He creates a gold.
yep.
Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
Because I'm an opponent attack. No,
Nope,
it's not
no.
me.
It's-
I thought
no.
it was always doubled up. Oh no,
Each opponent of
fair
like,
enough. Fair enough.
If I attack him,
Yes.
you also
I
get
also
1.
get one. That's how it's.
Yes.
Okay, so I get 1 gold.
You get 1 gold. I can't do anything. Chris?
2/4 Death Touch.
I'm going to choose not to.
Fair enough.
So we take 2 commander.
2 commander?
2 commander.
Fuck!
God, we really want to pile on Tej, don't we? But we're not going to. We're
That's,
gonna bounce.
no. Again, if the strategical thing is to pile on me, go fucking for it. I don't care.
ETB, because you can sacrifice to do more stuff, so I don't want you to have that.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is to give you the Torment of Scarabs. At the beginning of Enchanted player's upkeep, that player loses 3 life unless he sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. So, it's not going to get your...
Like it.
Yeah.
be my upkeep. I lose 3 life unless I sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a
You can't
card.
sacrifice the curses, can you?
I own the curses.
No, he owns the curses.
They
He
are not
controls
his to be sacrificed.
That is correct.
I'm going to go to my end step, and I have to discard down. I'm going to pitch a swamp. Go ahead.
Why are you drawing so many cards in this shitty deck of yours? Alright.
Untap.
No, you're doing the right thing. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you.
I just needed to curse myself the one time for the ramp, and then it was like, we're good. We got the good blue one.
Untap. Upkeep. I have to do scarabs, attack,
I'm going to draw 4 for the
Upkeep.
surveillance.
draw a
so
card.
gross.
Hold on. At the beginning of my upkeep, any number of target players other than me
Yep.
each draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player. So, you can choose to draw 4.
I'm choosing to target me and me alone,
Not Chris?
not Chris.
What an asshole. Chris, do
Yep.
something.
Trying.
Alright. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 3 life unless I sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. I'm going to sacrifice the food because foods are fucking garbage. You go over there, you asshole.
Cards in him?
1.
Okay.
As of right now, draw step.
11.
2.
You lose 2, I gain 2.
Why? Fucking
Because of curse.
surveillance. Yeah.
The
Nope.
first.
Fool's Wisdom. Whenever I draw a card, I lose 2 life and Chanel gains 2 life. So Chris, unfortunately,
That's
27? Or did you do that already?
This 27 though, because this is me and Chris.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna gain it over
My mistake.
here.
Alright. I drew. I don't have any commander creatures. I could not do that, so that's fine. Land for turn will be this mountain that
These
I took
things are
from
getting
someone
out of
else's
hand.
turn.
Because I have too many cards in my hand.
Can't you just pitch curses, which you can just bring
Nope,
right
they have
back
to go to the graveyard from the battlefield.
from battlefield? Okay.
Yep.
Soul Ring will be my land for turn. Spoiler alert, don't have lands in my hand. Ganax costs 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 2 left over. There's literally no reason not to. Let's keep you and you. 7, I will cast Ganax. When Ganax enters the battlefield, I get a treasure. I have 2 treasures.
And now whenever you sacrifice something,
Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Pass turn. That's all I got.
Alright. Untap. Mox Amber is turned off. Draw for turn.
Did you find her G spot? That's enough.
yeah, that was quietly.
Curse of Opulence is a attack trigger and not a combat damage trigger, right?
Beginning-
Yeah.
No, at the beginning of my
Opulence,
upkeep.
the red one.
Oh, sorry. Whenever I am attacked,
Okay.
you get a gold. Schnell gets a gold.
I will move to combat. I will attack Schnell for 4.
Okay.
Hold on. You are attacking Schnell, not me.
Yep. So
That
he's
means
not.
You won't get a gold.
Yep.
He doesn't want gold, and he doesn't want me to get gold.
So,
There's no benefit to him doing this because you can still block.
yeah. Why?
Because in the split second between asking about the curse and declaring attackers, I forgot.
I'm okay with you attacking
you
me
can-
to get a gold.
you can just
I'm
get-
okay with
yeah.
this.
Okay, fine. I'll attack you.
That's fine. You can have your gold.
Okay.
I mean,
I get a gold.
sure. It's a gold.
Yeah. He's going to get one regardless. There's no reason for you not to get one, so it's fine.
Wait, he doesn't get one if I attack him, right?
Oh, that's your ring.
Oh!
That's the only benefit it would have been, but
No, actually, yes. That's a good
but
point.
that's okay.
That is a good point.
It doesn't matter. I'll just take.
Well, do you want a gold or do you not?
I want the gold.
Okay.
Okay. That's
yeah.
fine.
If you want the gold,
that was
you
a
have
really
to,
good point.
You have to give me one.
Really good point. Okay.
So
you are attacking me.
Yes.
With
four
life link.
My commander's not out, so you don't have to worry about that life gain trigger.
I don't want to block with anything, so you're gonna hit me for 4.
Okay.
That does nothing against
you. So I will
you.
gain 4.
Spoiler. Yes, you will gain 4. We will take 4.
Don't like that.
Neither do I. Let's stop Chris together.
All right. I'll curse him.
Okay, good. Good. We're agreed.
I will then go to my end step.
Okay.
I will pay the 4 life back.
Why would you do such a thing?
I'll create a 4/4 demon with flying.
My God.
Good call.
And then I will cast.
That's your end step?
Yes, it's an instant speed. Deadly Dispute.
Cool.
Additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature. I'm going to be sacrificed to Ash. Actually, hold on a second.
Remember, we also get this spell.
I know, but when we do not cast any.
I know.
Cast trigger, I get a pest.
Because of your thing.
Yes.
But I can't sacrifice the pest because that is.
Hold on. Okay. As an additional cost to cast the spell.
Yes.
So
what do you have to do?
I have to sacrifice an artifact or creature.
Okay, so what do you? An artifact. What are you sacrificing? We got to start there. You have to pay the full cost.
I was just going to sacrifice a creature, but
our copies, we have to sacrifice something to them.
No, we don't cast.
Oh, for additional, yeah. Never mind.
Maybe I'll just sacrifice the gold. Yep, sacrifice the gold.
Okay.
Okay.
The effect is
draw 2, create a treasure.
Got it. Whenever Chris casts an instant or sorcery, each other player copies that spell, and we can choose new targets. So we don't have to sacrifice anything because that's the cost. We just get the effect, which is draw 2, lose 2?
Draw
2,
get a treasure.
No, draw 2, get a treasure. That's it.
Okay, so and again, we agreed that we are creating those so I can take it from if I want to.
What are you taking?
Life, right?
No.
You don't have to pay life.
It's draw 2 cards, get a treasure.
That's it. No life.
Oh!
Hooray! Draw 2, get a life. I mean a treasure.
And then I get a pest. From said
Fair enough.
Village.
Okay, I agree to this. I concur.
Draw 2.
I'm so glad this card was reprinted.
Alright, pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Draw. God, I gotta get rid of some of these cards this turn. Mountain will be my land for the turn. Okay. Is that the best call? That is probably the best call. So we're gonna start off with me losing my commander. Because she's done enough.
Hold on. What?
Barter and blood. Each player sacrifices 2 creatures.
Oofda doofda. Okay, I have a response to that.
Okay.
Okay. My first response is I'm going to pay 2. Sacrifice my clue to draw a card. Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. So you're going to take
2 from that.
2 from your totem.
29.
I'm going to draw a card. Holding...
You're going to lose 2, and I'll gain 2. Because of the curse. Whenever you draw a card.
Ah, yes. Whenever I draw a card, I lose 2 and you gain 2. That's fine. You will gain 2, Chris and I lose 2.
Okay.
Did you do that?
I did.
Okay. Holding priority,
okay.
I am going to tap Brea's Apprentice and sacrifice a treasure to exile the top card of my library until the end of my next turn. I can play that card. Another artifact is being put into the graveyard, so you are going to lose 2 from your totem as well. That's fine. All right. Then we each sacrifice a creature.
2 creatures.
2 creatures. Which means whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you each lose 1 life. So you are each going to lose 2 life for a total of 4.
4 off of the...
From that.
Yep.
You go there. You go there.
Alright, I need to sacrifice 2 creatures.
Correct.
Exile. I did not actually exile this yet. The card I have until the end of my next turn is a Revel in Riches.
Sacrificing Tivash and the Pest. When the Pest dies, I gain 1 life.
Okay.
Let's do that, because I will forget.
Okay. Then we're going to pay treasure, blue and 1. Mirror Maid will enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Chris, you are going to get a Curse of Fool's Wisdom. Whenever you draw a card, you lose 2 and I gain 2.
Okay.
Play the Lynde.
That is super clever.
5, 6,
I
7,
like
8,
that
9,
play.
10, 11. I'm trying to be better than I usually always am.
In case you aren't aware,
Yes.
and also in case anyone watching this is not aware, Mirror Maid entering the battlefield as a copy of an aura means that you can target whatever you want that's a legal target. Hexproof and Shroud is irrelevant.
Because it's not a spell.
Correct.
That's how that 1 white removal gets Emrakul.
Yep,
Yep.
that is correct. That's a super good card to put in this deck. I'm very proud of you.
Happy. I am also going to discard
happy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to keep 7.
I should have just sacrificed differently.
Those 4. And those 3. I'm discarding 3 lands and a Curse of Shallow Graves. Okay. I will go to my end step. I will end my end step.
Alright.
Go ahead, Teach.
Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. Nothing. Upkeep. Upkeep. At the beginning of my upkeep, I lose 3 life unless I sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. At the beginning of my upkeep, you choose any number of target players other than me to draw cards equal number of curses I control. 4.
Chris, we're both going to draw 4.
Ooh,
Because you lose 2 life per.
That is correct. Fuck. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, fair enough. All right. Chris draws 4. You draw 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
We can
8.
only take that from...
Yep.
It has to be,
Yeah.
your
Yep.
ball.
It has to be our bowl.
And then I guess I'm going to go 1, 2.
And that was an 8? I wasn't
4,
counting.
5, 6,
Yes.
7,
Okay.
8.
All right. Draw. I draw Revel in Riches, and we lose 2 more. We're at 16. God damn. I'm so giddy right now. It's so
I'm
fun.
very happy that I'm doing good curse
Land for
stuff.
turn is Inventor's Fair. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 3 or more artifacts, I gain a life. Taps for colorless, and I can pay 4 and tap it and sacrifice it. Search my library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in my hand, and then shuffle. But I can only do that if I control 3 or more artifacts, which I do. 2 treasures and a Vault of Whispers is 3 artifacts.
Nice.
You're useless. I played my land, so you're useless. Oh, wait, I have a soul ring somewhere.
You did. It was your land for the turn 2 turns or 3 turns ago.
Your last turn.
Thank you. That's 4
After you
artifacts.
played a mountain, which was your land for
That's
the turn.
4 artifacts.
I don't know what he's doing.
I try to use old bordered cards responsibly in that it doesn't confuse game state too much. But that soul ring threw me off. 2 is going to be a Swiftfoot Boots. Ganax. I only cast once.
I killed it.
You've killed it twice.
so far.
Okay. I believe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Because
5, 6, 7, 8.
I hit it with one of Chris's spells.
Nope, I believe you.
And then I hit it with something
I believe
else.
you 100%.
I thought.
So, 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all that my haters can fuck off. Ganax. Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I get a treasure. I own up to 3 treasures. I will sacrifice one of those treasures to equip Swiftfoot Boots to Ganax.
No.
Whenever an artifact or creature is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life, 2 from your totem.
We're down to 29.
That is it for me. Pass turn. I have 2 treasures, and that is it.
God damn it.
When you draw, you lose 2. I gain 2.
I hate all of this. All of this hates you. Just wanted to draw all black card.
Well, draw as much as you can.
I just wanted to draw a pony.
Land for the turn. So if I do that, and that, and that. Hold on. Might not be a small. I gotta do some quick math here. If I pay 1, 2, 3. That doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Yep, I'll play the swamp.
Tej, do you have a command tower out there by chance?
Nope.
Damn it. That wouldn't help me anyway. Do you have any? You have nothing that could produce blue,
No.
land-wise.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's start with this.
No lands have treasures.
Schnell Teach Totem, your life leader.
We are.
What?
Take for 4 in the air.
Why do you say that? What with my 3/4 flyer? You sure you want to do that?
Yep, I get a treasure. Or a gold, sorry.
I also get a gold.
1 gold.
Yep, Chris gets a gold, Chanel gets a gold. Whatever, I'm not gonna block. Chanel, will you block?
What's swinging at us? 4/4
It's just a
flyer?
4/4 flyer.
Yeah, that's
No
fine.
triggers or nothing, no life gain.
No triggers, no tricks.
Just a 4/4. What color is it? Green?
Black.
Fuck. No reason.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was weird. Those things just take longer than they need to.
What's his power? 23? No. Fuck.
Why? Okay, what else do you got?
1, 2, 3.
That is
4.
God, what's the word I'm thinking of?
Fuck.
Undiscovered design space. Creatures with 23 power or greater or less than.
Okay. I'm going to cast March of Wretched Sorrow.
What does it do? Because we're all getting it.
Deals X to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X. Fuck, I forgot about the copy.
would you...
Okay,
I
but
believe
X
you
is
have-
0 for you guys, unless you discard black cards.
No, as an additional
Okay, so
cost.
it's just 0 for you then.
It's whatever you set it
whatever
to.
you do.
Whatever you set it to on the stack.
This is a fucking dumb game.
Would you like to take it back?
No,
I'll let you.
I can't do anything anyway.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 9.
X is 9. So go on.
So I'm gonna target the Sedge.
Read the whole
What
thing.
is the whole spell?
March of the Wretched Sorrow deals X damage to target. Oh, cast trigger. I get a pest. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life.
All right.
Oh, so we're all
So you-
gaining.
We're all getting 9 life.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
you were
I'll
targeting-
target the pest.
No.
Why?
Because you
It's-
have to choose your target before the pest is created.
Oh, you're right. Then the Sedgemoor Witch.
Okay. Then Chanel chooses his target.
I can't choose Ganax.
You cannot. Hexproof.
Yeah. Then I choose the demon.
Yep.
And then I choose a target. You have no creatures.
Oh, I have no creature. I'm barely playing this game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You chose the demon?
I chose this demon. He chose this.
Yeah.
I chose this.
I will also choose that demon.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So I resolve first.
You should have
I
chosen
do
his.
9 damage to that demon, and I gain 9 life. I will gain it at Chris and I's totem.
I'm gonna get you.
Probably will.
Your target is no longer valid, so
Yep.
you do fuck all.
I do get fuck all.
I target the Sedgemoor Witch,
Yeah.
so I gain 9. Interesting
Hooray!
question.
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna pay 4 mana and cast my commander.
Correct.
Going to attack this for a black. Swiftfoot Boots.
Yeah.
Go to my end step.
Yeah.
Did I gain 9 or did I gain 18?
You gained 9. The totem gained 18.
Correct.
Okay. The beginning. Go to my end step. The beginning of my end
Totem's
step.
real fun.
I know.
Totem.
It's so
I
fun.
like
Each,
Totem.
each opponent dealt combat damage this game by a creature named Gollum. Obsessed Stalker loses life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn.
No one was dealt damage by Gollum.
No. We
Oh,
were both
creature
creature
named-
named.
A creature named
Even
Gollum.
this one
Obsessed
both
Stalker.
hit us at one point in this game or not.
Gollum did?
Yeah. You got hit first
At the beginning of your end step, each
Opponent
opponent
dealt
dealt
damage.
damage
by a creature named Gollum. Obsessed Stalker.
by this game by a creature named Gollum. Loses life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. Got it!
Yeah.
Chanel and I will lose 18.
Yep.
Nice!
Yeah.
I like this. Listen, even if we're doing Totem wrong, I really like how this is going.
I think that we're doing it
I
correctly.
think we're doing it correctly as
Yeah.
well.
Treasure's gone.
So, we're down to 9.
Nice. Good play, Chris.
Thank you.
Okay, that's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
About to get freaking stroke of genius into oblivion.
Well, yeah, but look what you've done.
Yeah.
Upkeep.
That was an
Yep.
accomplishment.
Draw.
I'm proud of you.
I'm also a little proud.
You can die a hero.
As long as you die, that's the...
Same as a.
But a hero.
Right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Teach only has 4.
Only.
So you would be taking 8 damage if I made you draw 8.
Yes.
That's not enough. But I'm at least gaining it. Do I have any helpful curses? And I can't target Gollum anymore. Gollum. And you have a pest. And Teach has a Ganax.
Yep.
I wish I could target you. So, I have to do a little bit of math. That's right now 8 potential out there, assuming board state doesn't change.
Correct.
That puts you down to 24. I could just draw that. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That might, but you could just redo it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay, so we need 7 for that. That's math. And we have 2 there for 1 for that. Okay, we are going to cast. We're going to spend a gold. And we're going to cast Innocent Blood. Each player sacrifices a creature.
Okay.
Hold on.
Holding on.
You have no creatures?
No!
Alright, I fucking can't do
Space.
shit.
That's Space Jam reference. for
Go on.
anybody.
Okay, everyone sacrifice a creature.
Ganax.
Pest.
Okay.
I gain 1.
Whenever an artifact or creature I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. Okay, so, 2, 4, 6. Worth it? Yeah, I think so. I am going to sacrifice 2 treasures in response to that.
Yep.
So you will each lose
3.
You'll lose a total of 4 from your total.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
31 done.
So it's
27.
4. And then that happens.
Yep. We lose 2 more.
Then
2 more.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
25.
That command zone 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will cost me 11 next time.
Okay. Chris, how much does Gollum cost you right now if you need to recast him?
6.
How many do you have out there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not assuming this
So
will-
even if I kill it, you could just recast it.
Yes.
But then you potentially don't have any other life gain tricks
Yep.
because you're tapped out. Cruel reality. Cursing you with this. I'll read it out loud.
Creature or planeswalker.
Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. If that player can't, he or she loses 5 life.
Got it.
Is it a flash? What are you doing?
It's my turn.
Is it?
Yes.
Isn't he board wiping?
No.
No?
What are you doing?
I cast Innocent Blood to make each player sacrifice a creature. That
Oh!
may feel like a board wipe, but it's just you choosing the one creature you have.
No, it was a board wipe, alright. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so what
Okay,
happened?
okay.
At the beginning of Chris's upkeep, Chris sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. If you can't, you lose 5 life. That's gonna come out of our totem, you asshole. So play planeswalkers.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Hex Parasite. I can remove up to X counters from target permanent. For each counter removed this way, Hex Parasite gets +1/+1 until the end of the turn. That symbol can be played with black mana or 2 life. Pastage.
Untap.
Do I think I can do this?
Upkeep.
I hope you can't.
No. I lose 3 life unless I sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going to discard Revel in Ridges.
Are you having me draw again?
I will be once we get
not
there,
there
but we're not
yet.
there yet.
This doesn't apply. At the beginning of my upkeep, Schnell can draw 4 cards, and Chris can draw 4 cards if Schnell allows it.
I allow it.
Okay.
Sweet.
2, 3, 4.
I draw a card. Our totem, Mr. Schnell, loses 2.
2 for
Mr.
you
Chris?
and 8 for Chris.
Yeah, 2 per card I draw.
And it's okay. We're gonna gain some life back over here. So it's 8, 10 total.
So I took out the 2 from
Yep.
me, so
And that's that.
we're
And
down
then
another
1.
8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So 19, 23, 25. Yeah, I'm keeping the game
Okay.
even and balanced.
You sure are.
Trying to. You guys keep fucking with me.
Main phase number 1. Terminal Moraine is my land for a turn. 2, 3, 4,
God damn
5,
it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be enough for Ganax, but I don't want to do that. So I, because I'm a good Magic player, I'm gonna take back that land I just played. Why?
That's a thing?
Yep. Because I'm at 19 life. 2, 3, 4,
Can't do that.
5. 4. I'm gonna play a card called Nesting Dragon. A 5/4 dragon with landfall. Whenever.
Take back, understood.
Yep. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 0/2 red dragon egg creature token with Defender.
Ah.
And whenever this creature dies, create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying. And red, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I'll play my land for turn 1. It's Eternal Moraine. I get an egg token.
What a good Magic player.
I know, right?
Sequencing that correctly on your almost first try.
So, here's another example of what a good Magic player I am. I don't own any Dragon Egg tokens, but I do
I can
own
hook you up.
Dragon Egg cards.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, this has no mana cost, which means this is 0/0. This is a
Does
0
stay base,
mana
you all
power.
heard.
So, if we're gonna do something that affects 3, this won't be affected. But if we're gonna do something that costs 0, this will be. For the record, we all know, right?
Yep.
Right. All right. Then. Fuck.
You're dropping cards.
Yep, that's my Eternal Moraine I just played. 1. Nope. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't do anything with 6 except pay a red to equip my Nesting Dragon with Swiftfoot Boots.
I've been trying to close this game out for
I know you have
multiple
been.
rounds, and Chris is just doing a bang-up job of fucking me.
I'm trying to not.
With that, I will end the turn. Go, Chris.
Okay. Untap. Sacrifice my commander.
Got him.
During Chris's turn, I will sacrifice Eternal Moraine.
Draw for the turn. I lose 2.
I gain 2.
Fucking weird that. Alright.
I'm gonna look for a swamp.
Cabal Stronghold will be my land for the turn. There's a million things I want to do here.
Swamp. That's gonna get me a second dragon egg. Ah! There it is.
Alright. If I pay 3 to activate this, that gives me 5 mana. If I pay black, it's gotta be black. Okay. I will use 4 of it to cast Nevinyrral's Disc.
Gross.
I should do something before he untaps that.
We should all do something. Why is my Swiftfoot Boots so much darker than your Swiftfoot Boots?
Is yours from the commander deck? Yeah. those
Yeah,
were
that's
printed
why.
Super dark.
Alright.
That's why I don't like those.
Yep.
They don't look good.
They don't look good in the sense that they're darker than that.
That's what I'm saying. I
but
don't mind.
I do like the border.
I don't mind the treatment, the execution.
Correct.
Yes.
Then I will cast Vane Witch Coven. So it's a 3/3 menace. Whenever you gain life, you may pay black. If you do, return target feature card from your graveyard to your hand. Gotta discard down to hand size. Discard swamp. Pass turn.
Okay.
Cut that, please.
Hey, Tej.
Yeah,
We're gonna lose if you can't gain us some life.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
that might be true. Are we gonna lose? Up for a debate.
I mean, if I do it right, you lose on your upkeep.
We'll see.
Okay. Let's see if I do it right then. So, land for the turn.
Hold on.
What?
During my upkeep.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
sorry.
lose?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
upkeep.
My turn. We're on my turn. Wait your
Yes.
turn. My untap. My upkeep.
Correct.
My draw. I drew.
So not during your upkeep.
No, during your upkeep.
During
It had to be
my
your bowl.
upkeep. Got it.
Land for the turn. River of Tears.
My bull.
So, we are going to Curse of Disturbance. On Tej. Whenever an enchanted player is attacked, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Each opponent attacking that player does the same.
Motherfucker.
Okay. Then we're going to pay our last gold in the swamp for a Tide Hollow Strix. 2/1 Flying Death Touch. Okay, then 2 black and 3 for Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
It doesn't. That's
Tide
not,
Hollow.
Yeah,
Not
it's
the
not
draw-
the,
not
it's
the
not the
draw
draw
one.
one. No, it's not the draw
Okay.
one. It's not the draw one.
Got it.
But my devotion to black is 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
8, 9.
Correct.
Gross.
So each opponent loses 9.
We lose.
I gain 9.
Hold on.
You got answers?
Each opponent loses 9. You gain 9.
You gain life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You gain
I gain
the
life
total.
equal to the life lost.
18.
Yeah.
That's 36 life gain for you. But we
No,
only
no.
9, 18.
9 and 9. He gains 18.
I gain 18.
Thank you. I doubled the double.
You did. You just kept going.
Just kept going. Okay. But 18 puts us at not dead.
Yeah.
But on your upkeep, Chris draws 4 cards.
And then we take 8.
And then your totem takes 8. I'm sorry. Chris draws 10 cards and you take, or 5 cards and you take 10.
Yeah.
Because I cursed you extra to pump up those gems.
Chris draws 5, we lose 10. So if life totals remain as right now, we would be at 11.
No. We're going down
Hold
to
on.
3.
No. Hold on. I'm processing this.
Okay.
If nothing happens here,
Yeah.
we would be down to 11.
Yes.
Okay. That enters.
Yep.
The only thing I can do... Oh, non-black. Fuck. Oh, I got fucking nothing.
Okay.
Nope.
So, you guys lose 18, I gain 18. Put it over here.
Yep. Shit. Yeah, I got fucking nothing. I thought I had something to spare us for a round, but I do not. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will then
5,
just
6,
pass my
7,
turn.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay. You have your
End of your turn. I don't control a commander.
Correct.
You have a horny cat.
Yeah. He doesn't have the right parts, though. He tries his best. He's a well-intentioned idiot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sacrifice you to look for an artifact. There's nothing that's going to save me. So that would be pointless. I can't gain life. Nothing's going to save me during my... I think you got this.
Okay.
I think...
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're going to move to my turn.
Okay.
You have nothing to do with the Chanel's turn?
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. We lose 3 life unless I discard or sacrifice permanent. I'm gonna fucking sacrifice.
Don't sacrifice. Go down swinging.
I'm gonna go down swinging.
Okay, we're on your upkeep. Yeah.
Seppuku.
Sacrifice.
Fall on your sword.
Upkeep.
Die with honor.
Upkeep. Any number of target players other than me draw cards equal to the number of curses. So,
Chris, let's each draw 5.
Hate you so much, Teach.
there's nothing I can do about this, dude.
And then that's life loss and
Yeah.
life gain.
Oh,
Correct.
got there.
Hooray. Amazing.
Lynde, Torful Tormentor, Cheerful Tormentor, whatever the hell she is, she got there. This one has been bugging me for the longest time, and as I said at the beginning of this one, I've told myself how to play it correctly. I reminded myself how to play it correctly, and then I've never done it until now. And the card advantage from actually cursing myself first and just getting more of the cards in my hand that I need to start things rolling, oh my god, it was so much fun. The Curse of Surveillance, by far the best curse in this deck, just for the card advantage, and then pairing that with the Fool's Wisdom at the end for just massive damage between the two. I love the synergy of this deck when things come together. Curses were only printed, I think, twice, maybe 3 times, so there's not a huge pool to draw from. But with the latest batch from the new, not Eldritch Moon, Curse of the Wild Hunt. Chris, what's that set called?
Which one?
The Midnight Haunt and the other one?
Crimson Vow.
Crimson Vow. Yeah, with those, we got some more curses, and that's where Midnight Hunt is where Curse of Surveillance came out of. So new curses made the deck much, much better. Gary, classic Gary to close out the game. I needed this guy. I drew into him with one of my draw 4, and then I was just sitting on him. And I thought for the longest time that I was screwed, that I had to get as many creatures or other things in my hand out before I remembered I control the curses that are on other people's playmats. So with just a little bit of extra casting, that's how I got it up to enough to put it over the edge. I was waiting to cast Banefire on Chris to knock him down to the point where I could make him draw out and lose, and then he gained 9 life at least twice. And that put him out of range for another round. That Nevinrall's disc I was terrified of, because Lynde had to come back out, but then she was going to die anyway, and she wasn't going to stick around long enough for anything to work out. So after several attempts and a lot of card draw, things fell into place. Tej's deck, I wasn't very worried about him for the first time in several weeks of gaming. He was doing a lot, but it wasn't ever at the point where he had gotten enough of a board presence. I filled this deck with curses and then inadvertent board wipes, where it's everyone sacrifices a creature or 2, creatures of the non-chosen type effect, so I can keep my own board state around, giving them state-based removal. Stuff like that, and everything just sort of clicked. Chris's Gollum deck, every time I thought I had it, he pulled away from me, and he was right in the position to take it himself. So kudos to that deck. That one continues to be scary. I hope he doesn't mothball it and disassemble it. I hope he just tweaks it a little bit more and does, like, it's kind of pigeonholed being in mono black, but there's plenty of life gain, plenty of other cool tricks that he can throw in there. So, I don't have to say the end thing, so I don't know what I'm doing now.
I feel tonight's game was a bit of a coming out party for Schnell's Curse deck. Curses poke their heads up every once in a while in random decks. Like Curse of Opulence is a pretty popular one. But they never appear problematic. They typically just small incremental value for the controllers, more annoying than anything. This was the first time I've ever seen curses in enough numbers that, like, you know, they were real detriments tonight, and that led to my deck not running particularly well. There was some flashes of scary, like, ooh, is he gonna? But I mean, I couldn't really mount much, and the same is true for Tej's deck. His Ganax and Iron Throne deck is another real machine. But Schnell had enough sacrifice effects sprinkled in amongst the curses that neither of us could really mount any kind of board state. Typically, Gollum is a pretty lethal deck, but enchantments, for mono black, enchantments are just a nightmare matchup. I had a total of 3 ways to interact with enchantments in there. I had Feed the Swarm, which we saw, Nevinrall's Disc, which made it into play a turn too late, and then I believe I have the land, Blast Zone. I have Blast Zone in there as well, but that's it. There's a few other colorless effects that could do it, but a lot of them aren't very efficient, but they may have to make it in there anyway. This is an example of a giant hole in that deck's construction. I could just sit there and look at those enchantments while well, they beat us down. It was a really, really good game. I didn't have much of an MVP tonight. I can't imagine that Tej really did either. The curses really, really kept us locked down all game. It was it really felt like Schnell's to lose from the start. It was an impressive showing by that deck now that he stuck to his guns and piloted it like he knows he should.
All right. Tonight I ran Ganax, Agent of the Iron Throne. This is my treasures deck. This is, for lack of a better description, just the deck that I decided to take the treasures mechanic and build a commander around it, and it just happened to be Ganax, combined with Agent of the Iron Throne. On the very surface level, the idea is to create as many treasure tokens as I can, sacrifice them when I have my commander out, and Agent of the Iron Throne out to cause damage to my opponents. The way the deck has been built in and of itself is not the strongest treasure deck out there. I do not own a Dockside Extortionist, so that's not even in the deck. If you want to build a treasures deck and you have a Dockside, throw it in. That's just a no-brainer, right? But I do not have one, which is why it's not there. It's not going to make the deck any less powerful. It's just not going to make it as powerful as it could be, if that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. Hopefully it makes sense in yours. Tonight, I did not see a whole lot of treasure production, but that's okay. Again, as I said at the top of the game, the decks I chose to play tonight were based on decks I just wanted to see more cards of, more interactions, more what can this deck do in the future. Ganax is one of my weaker decks. I knew this going into the game, and after playing tonight, I'm still aware that Ganax is not one of my stronger decks. That's not to say that treasure decks aren't powerful, it's just that this specific deck is not as powerful as it could potentially be. That being said, I had a blast playing this deck tonight. Every once in a while, I'll get into my own head, my own thought process of, is this deck fun? Is this deck strong? Is this a deck I want to keep around? Is this a deck I want to take apart for parts? And tonight showed me, no, this is not a deck I want to disassemble and use cards in it for other decks. This deck is just what it is, and if I still have fun playing it, there's no reason not to take it apart, because there aren't really cards in the deck that I want to put in other decks that I have. I know that this might be a limitation that I have based on my own personal philosophy of playing the game of all of my commanders are dragons, so I know that that is a factor, but nevertheless, I played my own deck tonight that I built of my own two hands and my one brain, and I had fun playing it tonight. It didn't matter so much that I was only playing against 2 other players instead of 3 other players. I just wanted to see more cards in the deck, because I haven't played the deck enough where I've seen every 100 card in the deck. 98 cards in the deck. But I saw some cards tonight that I hadn't seen in any other game that I played this deck, and it was fun for me. So this game and last game's game, where I played Fatty Flyaway food tokens, basically just demonstrated to me your deck does not have to be the most powerful it can be. Your commander does not have to be the most optimal commander it can be for you to have fun. I had fun tonight. I had fun playing Magic with my 2 friends. I was not out of the game from the get-go. I was not spinning my wheels so much where I felt like this deck needs improvements. I was just playing a deck that I built. It was doing what it was supposed to. It wasn't doing the most optimal way, but I had fun playing the cards that I played. Every decision that I made in-game, every card that I played, every card that I spent mana to cast, I was proud of what I did, even though it didn't close out the game. and that's what Magic should be. You should be happy with everything that you cast, regardless of whether or not it's going to win you the game. So that was a big thing for me personally. Schnell's curse deck, I'm real proud of Schnell. I really, really am. He's played this deck a few times on camera. In the first game he played, I had the same thought that he did, where he should be cursing himself to draw the cards and moving the curses to other people. And luckily, he came to the same conclusion, and then he played it again, and he didn't take his own advice and my own unspoken advice of playing curses on yourself, but he learned. And tonight, he demonstrated that he learned, and he put his curses on me, which is the right play. You pick one person, and you load up on curses on them, and that's how you win the game. You need to be able to play with people who are of that same mindset where you recognize the strategic thing is to pile up on one person, and you have to be okay with that. Luckily, I'm that kind of person. I don't have to win every single game. I like to play fun games. I like to see strategy, and Schnell did it tonight. He decided to pick on me, and that's okay. It worked out for him in the end, and I'm super proud of Schnell, and I'm super happy with his deck, and I really hope to play against this deck more times in the future. Hopefully with him learning his lessons, drawing the cards, putting curses on people. It was a very fun game tonight. Chris, I hit that point where I don't remember who... Oh! Was this Gollum?
Yes.
Ah, yes, Gollum! Gollum is a really fun deck, too. No. I apologize. I've had a couple beers and a whole bottle of wine. So, while last interview wasn't drunk Tej, this one, little bit. I'm done drinking tonight, though. That's okay. Gollum is a very fun deck. I remember when Chris first built this deck, and he was debating whether or not to take it apart, and I was, no. Gollum is a very fun deck. Tune it up. Play it against us. Find out what its strengths and what its weaknesses is, and just keep tuning it. Gollum is very scary if tuned correctly, and Chris is going in the correct direction. I hope he doesn't take this deck apart. I hope he learns from what he saw tonight and other games, and he keeps making tweaks to it so he can bring it to the table, and it can be a very real threat as opposed to a potential threat. That's what I like to see. I want to sit down to a game and see Chris put out Gollum, and I want to think like, oh, if I don't do anything against Chris, he is going to walk away with this game, as opposed to, oh, I'm just going to keep an eye on Chris, and if he potentially does something I don't like, then I can put him in his place, and we'll see what happens. I want him to be the target with decks like this. And that's not me hating on my friend. That's me saying, like, this is a deck I know with 100% certainty is going to walk away with the game, and he's heading in the right direction. So if he feels like his deck isn't that strong, or he might want to take it apart for parts, this is me saying, Chris, you're not there yet. Your deck isn't bad. Your deck just needs a couple tweaks here or there. You can do it, and I want this weird little deck of yours to be a threat, and it's heading there, and I'm real excited for its future. Speaking of the future, if you like what you've seen tonight, and you want to hear from us in the future, make sure you ring that bell and hit that subscribe button. homebrewmagic something or other.com/edu.